Hey there, Tamir from פיבונאצ'י.com here. Happy Monday! It's the last week of June 2024. Are you prepared for the second half of 2024? My name is Tamir from פיבונאצ'י.com. I am a full-time trader with experience of 7 years plus of trading. I use trend lines and Fibonacci price action, multi-time frames, and that's it. How are you this morning? How are you this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world? Say hi, don't be shy. Who is with me? Aviad, Dani, Yuval, Shai, Shved, Amir, Asaf, Atta Maxim. Thank you very much for taking your time off your busy schedule. I do appreciate it, and I will do the best I can to provide you with all the information that we need to start this week, this Monday, on the right foot, which means making money. So first, for those who don't know, as I said, my name is Tamir from Fibonacci. I am full-time trader with experience of 7 years plus of trading. This is my YouTube channel. You're more than welcome to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos, any lives I'm posting every day. 2 videos, 2 lives during trading days. I'm going live 2 times, pre-market preparations and the midday market review. So these are the lives, these are the videos, and if you still didn't saw the weekly market recap and my top stocks watch list for this week, you are more than welcome to check it out. Once this live is over, just go hit a subscribe, hit a notification bell, and watch these videos. It will help you get better ideas. Where are you going from here? And of course, we have the Fibonacci Traders Discord. Trading floor in English, trading floor in Hebrew. Day trade, swing trade, futures, swing, also in English, options, crypto, special requests, general chats, wherever you want, whatever you want, and of course news and the FTI signals that gives us automation signals from the FTI. It gives us everything. As you can see, this is automation. Signals for longs, for shorts, for day trades, for swing trades. Of course, you have the Fibonacci University. You can choose your path to financial freedom and more and more and more. So you're more than welcome. Check the links in the description below and choose your path to financial freedom. Who else is with me? Hi Zorik, thank you very much for joining. Dani, Shulamit Kedem, thank you very much for joining. Hi. Yuval, what about the Bitcoin is going down? Avishai wants Palantir and Aliza. Happy Monday and have a great week to you too. Now, before we start digging into the charts, we have here, as always, you see here futures, the SPX futures. This is the US 500. This is the SPX futures. By the way, this live will be in English. Monday, Wednesday, pre-market lives are in English. Tuesday and Thursday, pre-market lives are in Hebrew. And once we have pre-market live in English, the midday will be in Hebrew and vice versa. Once we have the pre-market live in Hebrew, the midday market review will be in English, so we can cover all languages, both languages, and as many viewers as we can. So now, as we can see, this is the 1 hour, this is the 15 minutes. We are inside some kind of a pullback, holding the upper border of the yellow zone, the 54.68 area. Breaking down and under, we will see 54.65 and 54.62. As long as we are inside this slight downtrend channel, we are going down. Also on the 1 hour, you can see we have lower highs, lower lows since last Thursday. The wave for now is down. Bitcoin, if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on YouTube, and if you see and if you saw all the videos since beginning of June, end of May, I've been talking about this double top scenario on the Bitcoin, and here we are. Each and every day that goes by, this double top scenario is heading south. Now, the 6,500 is the support. Below it, 56,700. Also on my Twitter account. This is my Twitter, so you're more than welcome to Tamir Tico 2110. This is my Twitter account. You're more than welcome to follow me. And yes, we have been talking about this double top scenario since June 10th. This is why I say, once you understand, once you ignore the news, emotions and furrows all across the board, all across the media, all across the social media, you only have to know how to read price action, and you can also know where price might be heading next. Not with 100%, nothing is 100% guaranteed, but with the highest probability. So if you don't want to miss any these kind of setups, and you don't want to miss more setups for day traders, for swing traders, first, follow me and hit the subscribe and the notification on my YouTube. Second, follow me on Twitter. Now, what do we see here? SPY needs to hold the 550, otherwise this gap will get filled. I will not be surprised if this gap will get filled by the end of June. So what else? Bitcoin is going down. Palantir looks super bad. Super bad. Palantir. We've talked about Palantir on my weekly market recap. Look at this. We are now at the 2350 area, which is the 50% retracement. All this uptrend, 3 weeks of an uptrend, 50% gave back in just 2 trading days. This is why I say follow price, read price action, put the FTI in your chart. It will help you manage your emotions. It will help you manage your risk. It will help you take better decisions once you're in trading. Look at this. If you don't have a proper risk management, you just lost 50% of this uptrend. Downtrend continuation, and 2271 is next. By the way, I want to show you something. I've installed another point of view. This is my new office, by the way, with my friend. This is with my friend, the Bison. And we have here my little friend, Buddha. But we also have a new angle. What do you say about this new angle of my office? Now you can see also the back side of my office. Here is a curtain. Behind it is the rest of the neighborhood. This is my laptop where I just execute my orders, buy, sell, everything. Yeah, I have here some over here, just for, not to be bodybuilder, but stay in shape. What do you say? What do you say? How do you like my new? Here we can also see the new angle. Let me know what do you think. What do you think about the new angle? This is me in front of you, and now I am watching here the screen. What do you say? How do you like it? Or do you want me to go back? What happened here? This just went off the screen for some reason. Let me adjust it. So what do you say? What do you say about my new layout? Like this or like this? What do you prefer? Let me know. So this is PLTR. What else do we have? Dell. Let's check Dell. For now, Dell, as you can see, last Thursday got rejected by the upper border of the yellow zone. Now holding above the lower border of the yellow zone, we do have a gap over here. For now, Dell, in my opinion, we need for once again break above the 154. DRS, Leonardo DRS, 3 consecutive days, held nice above the 2470 area. Now pre-market above this major resistance, the 2650, going into the 2786. We can take Fibonacci a little bit tighter, so it will give us more support and more resistance. And as you can see, next is the 27 and then 2797. We can 28 to the upside. Overall bullish on DRS on all time frames. Good morning, Lital. How are you this morning? Ata Maxim wants Annette. What's going on with Annette? Overall, we have this yellow trend line holding as resistance for the higher highs, breaking above it, and price will go search for this upper red trend line. Overall, as long as we are above the 324, we're good on long. If you're not long yet, I would wait for a break above the 346. SMCI went all the way up to this upper border of this uptrend channel last Thursday, and Friday closed inside the yellow zone, long only above the 910. Downtrend continuation, and you will see 845 and 805 to the downside. Nvidia is also a member. Every day and every week, the daily market recap and the weekly market recap, I go over also Nvidia. I go over the SPY, the Q, the Dow Jones, the IWM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, crude oil, Magnificent 7 ETF, the MAGS, SOXX, XLE, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, AMD, Netflix, SMCI, Google, Palantir, AVGO, Tesla, Eli Lilly, Amazon, Meta, and Shopify. All these names here, I will show you. All these names, if you're interested in one of them, all you need to do is hit the notification bell and watch my daily and my weekly stock market recap. All these names are now members in my stock market recap. Every day, every weekend. So check it out. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss it. Nvidia now needs to hold the 122.60. Below it, 117 and 111 to the downside. Overall, Nvidia Friday broke below this very important area of support, which will now become a very tough resistance. For now, if you're not long yet on Nvidia, I would wait for a bounce, because now Nvidia looks, it wants to go to the downside. But as long as if you're already long on Nvidia and Nvidia is above the 122, 123 area, you're good to go long. This is why we have the FTI. One click away and you have everything that you need on the chart. You have support and resistance to the future price action. You have the sell signal. You have the buy signal. You have the green line, which represents the stops for longs. You have the red line, which represents stops for short. And you have, of course, this multi-time frame table. Bearish on 3 out of 4 time frames on Nvidia. What else do we have? Uber. Let's check Uber. Uber holding nice above the upper border of the yellow zone, holding nice above the 69.50 area. And the 71.30 is a very tough resistance. I will put my alert to go long above the 71.31, breaking below the 69.50, and we will see 68 and 67 to the downside. You still have here a gap, and we know that more than 85-90% of all gaps will get filled throughout time. But overall, Uber for now, bullish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. All we need to do is wait for at least 2 days. 2 days closing above the 71.30. Why 2 days? Look left, trade right. It tried to break above here, went down. One candle does not change the overall sentiment. Also here, same price action, went up, closed above, and the next day went back below. So if I'm learning something from the history from previous price section, if I look left and I trade right, and I want to trade right, I need at least 2 daily close above the 71.31. And if you are patient, maybe wait for a daily close above the 73.60. It's your risk tolerance. Always do your own due diligence. Never, never, never follow blindly anyone on social media. A, C, and D. What is this name? What do we have here? What is it? Zorik, what is this? I cannot... I'm sorry, but this one... I'm sorry, my friend, but I cannot analyze this chart. MTD. Yep, there are things that I cannot do. MTD moving inside. Let me just adjust the light. 1 second. It's too bright. For me at least. Now, much better. Where were we? Where were we? MTD. Bullish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. I would wait for at least 2 days breaking and closing above the 1470. Until then, sideways move. Breaking below the 1430 area, we will head south to the 1400 and the 1366. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is all I ask. I provide all the information that I can free. All I need is, all I want and all I ask for is just hit the subscribe and the like. What else do we have? What else? Let's check. Dell we talked about, or we didn't? We didn't talk about Dell? We talked about Dell. Once again, Dell. Nothing much. We have talked about, if you want to go long on Dell, only above the 160 area. We talked about it a few minutes ago. So once this live is over, go back to the beginning of the live. We have been talking about Dell. Shopify, looking good, holding above the yellow zone. Now pre-market opened. Now for now 1.5% pre-market to the upside above this 65.60. Let's see continuation towards the blue line. We are long on Shopify in the Fibonacci Traders Discord. If you want, you are more than welcome to join us. SMCI we talked about. So Maor, please go back to the beginning of the live and check it out. Into. Now let's see continuation above the upper border of the yellow zone, and then you will see continuation towards this gap at the 660 area. Now the 617 is the support. What do we think about Exas? What is Exas? Let's check Exas. Exas, exact science, downtrend until proven otherwise. You have this trend line. Look at this trend line. Every time since April, 2.5 months, every time, exact science, AEXAS, trying and getting rejected by this red line. You need at least 2-3 days closing above this red line. For now, it's above the 46.30. If you want to know how I do it, if you want to learn from me, how I look at chart, how I analyze charts, for swings, for day trades, for longs, for shorts, how I find A+ setups, and most importantly, how I trade what I see, check the links in the description below. Join the Fibonacci Traders University today. Choose your path, the one-on-one live or the pre-recorded. It's same, but pre-recorded. Both programs will give you lifetime access, first, to me. Second, to all the Discord channels I just showed you, until you will become your own indicator, until you will know how to do what I do without asking anyone on social media what and how and why and should have, could have. I promise you that. Thank you, Dudu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dani, Ata, thank you, thank you, thank you. Front is better. Yeah, front is better. AMD. AMD still below this red line, only above 166, 167. Then we can start taking long position on AMD. Now the 158 is the support, below it 153, bearish on the daily, bearish on the weekly. No long for now on AMD. MicroStrategy, let's check MicroStrategy. What's going on with this name? As we can see, holding nice above the 1410. Now MicroStrategy depends not only on itself, it depends also on the market and on the Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will continue to the downside, 1300 gap will get filled. You have here a double top scenario breaking below this gap and then 1200 to the downside. Mara for Alon. Mara continues to the downside slowly since the peak of May. 1 month already, more than 1 month of a downside. As you can see, you can take trend lines like this. Lower highs, lower lows. Mara for now bearish on all time frames. Hi Aviv, I'm doing good. How are you? I like the new office. Thank you very much. I entered position Bitcoin ETF Friday night and I'm minus 10%. I think is the next stop. No need to think. Put the FT on the chart. You see, next support is the 60,500. Below it, 56,711. And if you know Thailand, you know 711. This is my point of view on Bitcoin. What else do we have? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. First, no need to thank me. I thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you joining these lives and watching and helping me growing the channel. This channel is for everyone. This is not my channel. This is our channel. We do everything that we can to help each other become better traders. So thank you everybody. Don't thank me. All is good. Marvel. Let's check Marvel. Marvel basically moving sideways below the 71 area. Next support is the 66.90 and 61.70. If you want to go long on Marvel, in my opinion, only above the upper border of the yellow zone, above the 76.60. AVGO. Same as the rest of the market, some kind of a pullback, close this gap. Now the 1600 needs to hold the support, otherwise this gap will get filled. For now, if you're not long yet on this name, in my opinion, it's not the time to go long. And as you can see, it's holding above the upper border of the yellow zone. Below it, the 50% retracement, and then this gap at the lower border of the yellow zone will get filled. 3 out of 4 time frames bearish. In my opinion, not the time to go long. And NEE looking pretty good, with bullish on the daily, bearish on the weekly. Why bearish on the weekly? Because we are still in a downtrend since end of May. As you can see, you can take trend lines. Why do I use trend lines? Because trend lines gives us the trend. You want to go long on this name, I would wait for at least 2 days breaking above this red line, above this red channel, and above, for now, the 73.40. AS and D. This is much better. Now what do we have here? You have a nice double bottom scenario in the making. We can start taking long above the 129, 130 maybe, above the 129.74, breaking above the 135. We can add to this already winning position towards the 143. Above 143, you will see 150 and 157. I will put an alert for myself to go long above the 130 area. Thank you very much, Zorik. looking pretty good. TXT also with a double bottom, but we have a gap, a major gap over here. I would wait for a break above the 87.50 and then I will start taking long on this name, Textron Inc. And your support is the 85.40. VKTX. Let's check VKTX, nothing much, downtrend until proven otherwise, below the 48.13, and you're heading to close the gap over here at the 38.60, nothing much in my opinion on VKTX. Blink charging. What's going on here? Bearish on all time frames, now below Friday's lows, and you will see 231 to the downside. In my opinion, for now, no long on this name. Nvidia, we talked about Osher, thank you very much. So go back, watch this live, or better, go to my YouTube channel, check the weekly market recap. Nvidia is also in it. DBX, Dropbox, nice pop last Friday with 5.6% to the upside, still under bearish on the weekly. I would wait maybe another daily close above the 22.50 and then we can start taking long position on this one towards the 23.60 and 24.40. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything that you see in here is not a financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. GEO. Let's check GEO. GEO. What's going on here? Double top scenario, bearish on all time frames, downtrend continuation, and you will see 11.72 to the downside. This is my opinion. Ori, let's check Ori for Shachar. Nice bounce. Now long continuation above the 31, and you will see 31, 36, and 32 to the upside. Overall, you have here this trend line that helps you identify the higher lows since February. Overall, Ori looking pretty good. Hi Ami, how are you? Hi Yuval, thank you very much for joining. Now let's see, look at this. Look how trend lines acts as support and resistance for price action. Now we are in the 6, let's check it over here at the 50% retracement. Next is the 54.62 and then 54.60 to the downside. What else do we have here? Bitcoin at the 67.50. Very nasty price action on Bitcoin. And if you zoom out a little bit higher, what do we see here on the monthly? Look at the monthly on Bitcoin. Let's check the FTI a little bit closer to the last 13 months. And what do we see? This area, all this area, the 73,600, very tough resistance. 4 months of no movement at all on the Bitcoin. But now this area, the 58, the 57, 58 needs to hold the support. Very important area of support. Breaking below, and we will see 55, 49, and 43 to the downside. On the weekly, you can clearly see double top. If you don't know what is a double top, go to Google. Double top pattern, and here you have. This is double top. Where is it? 1 second. Look similar, like this, like this. Look similar, right? If this breaks below the 60, you will see 57, below 57, 52, and 47 to the downside. Always zoom in, zoom out to get a better point of view of price action. And now we can see the US 500 continues. Let's see if it can bounce off or breaking below, and we will see a glitch back to the 40, to the 52, 54, 52. Yeah, we talked about DRS, so thank you very much. If you want, Aviv, if you want this FTI, you need to join this. You need to join the gold membership, and once you join the gold membership, you will gain access to all the Discord channels, and of course, you will gain access also to the FTI. So both all Discord channels and the FTI in just one payment, monthly payment, the Fibunachi Gold membership. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we are going live once again, 6:59 Israel time, 11:59 Eastern time. We are going together live for the midday market review. Until then, stay safe.